All right, let's rock and roll. Well, not sure how that sounds with the visor open. Just thought I'd check. Brings back a lot of memories heading up this road. Put the visor down and see how that sounds. The general store is being advertised. Got propane, gas. I don't remember them doing that before. This is 9 Mile Canyon. I'll go ahead and record the whole thing, assuming it gets the whole way. I got extra batteries that will charge tonight. Should be fine. Get to our campsite. Should get some good drone shots. Beautiful up there. It is 87 degrees at the bottom. See what it is at the top. It is 140. Not too bad. I got plenty of time to get up here. This guy's gonna let me go over. That's good. Let's put on his blinker. I don't think he can actually get over. I make sure I think him properly. This guy's hauling. That's some bikers coming. They probably just rolled up and over. Oh, he's camping. Here's dirt road all the way up here. Weren't nearly as many people. Boy, that's for sure. Yeah, this used to be dirt. I think it stopped somewhere up here. It was dirt the rest of the way. My dad used to come up here with a 4-wheel drive motorhome. You'd have motorcycles on the back and front, small bikes on the front. I think my XR80 was on the front. You had 2 bikes on the rear on the rack. You come up here and ride. Got pretty crowded, pretty whooped out, but it's still open. I thought they closed this thing, I swear, but you just never know. But they close a lot of trails, but you gotta hand it to them. They have kept it open overall. You know, the main trails are open. I'm certainly not going to be riding this beast on one of those trails, especially solo. We should be able to get back into the Manache Jeep Road. That's a pretty easy trail. Only a few rocky sections. Should be beautiful back there. We'll see. Oh, I can't wait for it to cool off. Got the visor on now. You climb pretty darn quick. Look at that. Cooled off to 82. I think it's cooler than that. We'll get up into some pine trees here. Taken my trailer up here years ago. So the last time I was here, it was kind of like a memorial ride that I did on my 990 for my uncle, Uncle David. He's the one that used to ride up here all the time. Got my dad into going up here. And I'll never forget times with him up here, him and his son, Richie. Richie passed away as well. We used to ride up here all the time. We loved it. Moved on to better things, that's for sure. But it's still beautiful. Look at this road. This was all dirt. Anyway, I took my trailer up here about 19 years ago. I had a Sandtech trailer. My daughter was just born in June. We came up here in, I think, late August. She was just tiny. Met my brother up here and rode and camped and had a great time. But driving that trailer up here was something. I would not take my fifth wheel up here. It could make it. I could do this 4 low and creepy crawl it, but just not going to do that at this point. Try to get some more unique shots coming down, but I just got to get to camp. I'm just tired from packing my new equipment. I'll try to do some reviews on a few of these things. I got the Rackless 80s on back. I have not used the Rackless 80s before. I've used both size giant, all 3 size giant loops. I've got the full pannier system from Moscow Moto. That's what I put first on this bike. It's pretty heavy. I can tell a difference just whipping it around this pavement here. It is just not nearly as oh, this is one of the tight spots. Oh no, this is one of the tight spots. It isn't nearly as rotational mass being spread out, just heavier. I feel much easier to control. Yeah, this is the tight spot. Only one vehicle get through here. Well, unless you're on a motorcycle. So I came up here and then I did the Memorial Ride, I think 10 years ago. Not been up here since. I went up there and camped and then came back down and rode all the way up to above San Francisco. And then the funeral was the next day. Doing something up there. Not sure what. Finally starting to cool off. It's going to be chilly up there once we get up. If I dry off before then. Well, I just love coming up here. We used to come up here and fish too at Kennedy Meadows. Kern River. Some trout fishing. Sometimes we just did that. We could ride motorcycles. Those are some good times too. I've been riding the bike empty for a while, just day trips, and I can tell the difference in the zippiness, that's for sure. Feels a little sluggish for a 1290. At least I hope that's what it is. It's still ripping though. Been doing a lot more dirt riding in it too, and feeling definitely more confident on this big beast. It's not a 990. I had the 990 2008. That was definitely more dirt worthy, but you know what you're doing. You can do a lot of stuff on this bike. You just got to know the weight of it. Got to keep it moving. It's down to 69 degrees. We're almost to the top. It's going to be chilly tonight. Yeah, I remember coming up here and, you know, it was a slow go. I mean, you can just crawl up here. I think we did 4 low up and back at RV. Definitely down the hill. That's what made it possible, is you could do slow, low range down the hill and it would just hold it back, didn't smoke the brakes or anything. And there we go. We're almost to the top. Oh, yeah, I remember that burnt down. That was fire a while ago. Now we're in Tulare County. I remember right there, that's when it hit. Wow, I don't remember it being so burnt out up here. That was a while ago. Just gonna lose cell reception, that's for sure. It's gonna keep asking for personal hotspot. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, we just gotta cruise from here. There's no, I mean, it is desolate up here. There's really one general store. No center divider, nothing. 15 miles to the campground. I'm not going to the campground. I'm just going to camp out in the forest. Time got, it's almost 2, got till 6. So I should get there in an hour. Yeah, hour and a half. I think that would be reasonable. That gives me plenty of time. I mean, I don't have to rush. Plenty of time to get there. Down to 66 degrees. Wow, what a dramatic difference right there. That's just huge. Definitely going to dry off. So let's talk about the settings on this bike. It took a while to get used to it. You know, coming from just dirt bikes, didn't do a lot of street riding at all. Basically a dirt biker at heart. Then I got the 2008, I got the 990, KTM 990. And I fell in love, you know, with adventure riding. And my brother had one for a while, and he ended up selling it. Son was growing up and just wanted to do more. This wasn't using it, and I get that. And then I sold mine, but I bought this in 18, so I had the bike for 10 years. I bought this one in 18, and don't ride it enough. Done a few overnighters on it, but not a lot. So getting used to the settings that you have is important. I right now have it on street mode. I have ABS on off-road, and I decided I'm going to leave it there, which means basically I can lock up the rear, but the front won't lock up a lot. It still skids, but. And then when I'm packed up, racked up full gear and solo, then I'm going to put it in off-road mode with traction control on and ABS off-road. That's what I've been riding it. If I want to really wick it up, and I might be with my brother or something, and you know, we want to scoot, well then I'll put it in sport mode, which is another 50 horsepower, and I'll leave ABS in off-road, and I won't turn it off all the way. This off-road seems to work really well, because you can power slide and skid. And then I'll leave, and then take traction control off. Otherwise, you can't spin the rear wheel. Sport mode. So that's when I really want to wick it up. But today, when I get to the dirt, I will turn it to off-road mode, and that seems to be plenty of power. It just in the dirt for most of the time, especially when I'm solo and I'm all geared up. Then it's about right. Then it feels good, and I'm more used to it. I blew a turn on a ride. The last major overnighter I did a 4 or 5 day, like a 5-day trip, and I just wasn't used to the braking. So I forgot even the settings I was on. I might have been in, I might have not have had it on off-road or something, and I blew the turn, and I mean, it soaked it up awesome. It really did. I just got back on and kept going. I think I'm gonna find a place to stop here and save battery power and stuff, because I just don't think that this is interesting video. Not until we get to the good stuff. Seems to be a lot of cars up here. This neck of the woods. Well, I got 2 cameras going right now. I got the Action 4 on the front of my... Oh, there's a beautiful sight right there. Not a whole lot of peaks, but still beautiful. let me over. A lot of bikers up here, apparently. I think they're just going up and over. That guy was doubled up. I don't know what they expect. Like, rolled up on him. Could have just slowed down a little bit, but he just wanted to keep going. You just got to slam him. Not like I'm going that fast. It's just bikes just go faster. You got more room to maneuver. Alright, we're going to go ahead and film all the way there, then we'll switch batteries and cards if we have to. I think that's something to do. That way we can test everything out. This is kind of why I'm doing it. Well, you always do something, but I'm a beginner at this stuff. All this stuff is brand new to me. All the videos brand new. Posted YouTube stuff for other reasons. So I've always wanted to do stuff like this, but you know, you're the only one watching it. Maybe maybe your wife, you know, kids here and there. But I figured if I could start posting these and share them, and you get a few people wanting to see what you do and how you like to dial in motorcycles, what kind of rides you do. You know, I like listening to all that stuff. I like watching rides. Got into some of the off-road wreckers out in Utah. Those guys, Matt's off-road wrecking. Gosh, I'll put up the other ones that I like. And I love that whole area, so got into that. Figured out, what the heck? Give me something to do, focus on. Not that I need more things to do. Give me something to focus on, and I can capture the things I do. I solo a lot on things, relatively speaking. I solo a lot of time, and you don't really get to share it much. I mean, I take a bunch of pictures, which is, I guess this is a natural progression into videoing. But these videos have come so far, the technology just makes it so much easier. And, you know, just throw things up and see if people like them. Once you get up here, most people are really nice. It's just like, gosh, any of those small towns we go into. So I'm from the suburbs, and used to be somewhat rural. Orange groves and lemon groves, vineyards to play in, you know, in amongst the homes. But now it's just all houses, it's all crowded. It's just not the same. We used to ride motorcycles right from our house up into the mountains. And now they're like, it's a preserve. I used to ride dirt bikes right where it's a preserve now. It's kind of stupid. So we do a lot of traveling in the summer, and you know, I love these small towns you go into. People are so friendly. I've had, you know, anytime you break down, people have people there to help. Go a little fast past these guys. Sure what they're doing. They didn't even wave, so they must be locals. Yes. A little community up here. Cool looking barn right there. Get a good shot of that. think this is the general store. Bunch of solar panels these days. Yeah, not sure about that. Beer, ice. Yeah, I'm fine. I got plenty of water. Just staying one night, and it's not that. It's gonna be chilly. One thing I need to find out is if the angle on the camera is good. I know the 360 will be great, I know that. This action has to be pointed the right way on my chin. I'm just guessing. I think it's going to be a little high a lot of times. Down, so I can't tell. A little warmer right there, 73. Another place to eat. It's like, really? I don't know. Why did that? Let's see. Sure, I got something for this. Oh, there's UPS. Wow, it's warming up right now. That's there's a new house, huh? Oh, this is the turn. I always have to. Which way to go? I think I gotta go left. Yep. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, this is the general store. I don't know if I need anything. A bunch of people there.